안녕하세요. Last time we have studied verb 으세요, please to do something, and then 이, 그저 plus noun indicating the noun, right? This time I'm going to teach you there's another Korean number. Long time ago, I taught you in chapter 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 Korean number. Do you remember? Which is used in date and the money, right? But this time, I'm going to teach you there's another Korean number, which is for counting. I want to introduce you. Please repeat after me. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Good job. Can you see here? Unlike English, Korean has two number systems. In chapter 5, we learned 1, 2, 3, 4 for date and price. And now I will introduce you the counting method used for nouns. I counted 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. I counted 1 to 10. So this time you can count 10 to 19 so far. So I recommend you only count up to 19 for now. Over 20, I'll teach you later. So this time we are going to study counting. Can you see? Counting is a noun plus 개 or 병 or 잔 or 그릇 or 명 or 마리 or so on, etc. This time I want to teach you basic of the basic noun counter. You can remember those first and then you can study later other things. In this picture, Tunisia, she is ordering 2 cups of coffee and then she's supposed to say something. I want to order like a 2 cups of coffee, please, like that. So let's study how she can say. Let's check the meaning first. Can you see here? 개 is for things and 병 is for bottles, counter, and 잔 is for cups, and 그릇 is for bowls, and 명 is for people, 마리 is for animal, like a dog and cat, and 권 is for books, and then 접시 is for plate. Let's check the grammar point. Can you see here? When you count object, you should use the appropriate counter word for each one, but if you can't think of anything else, using 개, generic counter, works in a conversation. So, if you don't remember other counter, the words, you can just use 개. 개 can be used in almost every situation when you travel to Korea. If you don't remember, just use 개. It's okay. Except human. And there is an important grammar rule. Can you see here? In Korean, you should first say the name of the object and then say the number and finally attach the counter word. Example, can you see? 커피 2잔 주세요. So, the name of the object coffee and then say the number 2 counter 잔 and then 주세요, like that. So the translation is, please give me 2 cups of coffee, like that. And there's another important grammar rule. Can you see here? When you are counting things, remember that 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷 become 한, 두, 세, 넷. Example, can you see here? 어제 비빔밥 한 그릇을 먹고 and 사탕 3개를 먹었어요. So when you say 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷 with noun counter, 하나 become 한 and 둘 is become 두, and 셋 is become 세, and then 넷 become 네 with noun counter. I think this is because of the easier pronunciation. It changed, I think. So can you see? 어제 비빔밥 한 그릇을 먹고 yesterday 비빔밥 한 그릇, 1 bowl of bibimbap I ate and 사탕 candy 3개, so 3 candies, 3개를 먹었어요 yesterday. So Yesterday, I ate a bowl of bibimbap and then 3 pieces of candy. 어제 비빔밥 한 그릇을 먹고 and 사탕 3개를 먹었어요. It's a one sentence, right? Let's make a sentence for practice. Can you see here? 저 콜라 한 병에 얼마예요? 저 콜라, that Coke, 한 병 is one bottle of. So, that, a bottle of Coke, 얼마예요? How much is it? And there is a 한 병에, this is the new grammar point I want to explain to you. Everyone, do you remember in chapter 4, I taught you 가다, 오다, moving verb always use noun에, this noun에 indicating place, right? And also chapter 5, noun에 indicating time, right? Like 월요일에, 화요일에, or 생일에, some special day, 크리스마스에. And there's another noun에 function. Can you see here? noun에, the meaning is per. When you use noun에 after a counter word in Korean, it becomes per English. So this noun에 used with counter, and the meaning is the per. So can you see here? 저 콜라 한 병에 얼마예요? The translation is how much is the Coke per bottle, like that. And next sentence, 여기는 커피 한 잔에 6,000원이에요. The translation is here is per one cup of coffee it cost 6,000 won, like that. And next sentence, 떡볶이 한 접시에 10,000원이에요. The translation is one plate of 떡볶이 it cost 10,000 won, like that. Or more detailed translation is like it cost 10,000 won per one plate of 떡볶이, like that. This time we have studied a noun counter, 개, 병, 잔, 그릇, or 명, 마리, 권, 접시. So you can use those noun counter with noun. Example, 한 개, 두 개, 세 개 주세요. You can say. Or 한 병, 두 병, 세 병 주세요. Or 한 그릇 먹었어요. Or 두 그릇 먹었어요. Or we are two person, three person. 우리는 한 명이에요, 두 명이에요, 세 명이에요. You can say. Or 저는 고양이 한 마리가 있어요. Or 강아지 두 마리가 있어요. You can say that. Or you can say I read book. 저는 책을 한 권 읽었어요. You can add time. 저는 어제 책을 한 권 읽었어요. You also can say like this. This grammar is kind of important when you travel to Korea. If you don't remember, just use 개. If you remember other things, use together. Please review yourself, and if you have any question, please leave me a comment. We will see in the next lesson. 안녕히 계세요.